Hello everyone, welcome back to eLogic Techno Solutions another video. In this video, we are going to learn the basics of CSS. In this video, we'll see how we can give the CSS file. There are some methods for linking the CSS file. One thing is directly we can give inside the header part here. Another thing is we can write the separate CSS file, then we can give a link to the HTML file, so that that will be linked, and whenever the CSS code is running inside the HTML, that time that will call from that CSS file. So here we'll see it's a few line of code I wrote in HTML. So we'll see directly how we can give inside the header file. So first I will show you how the HTML look like. We'll refresh this one. See, this is the HTML code, only HTML code without any CSS file. So it's just like CSS tutorial part 1 is a heading, then I given some paragraph. Here eLogic Techno Solutions I given strong letter, then here inside the paragraphs I wrote some breaks, everything. See, here you can see. Now we'll see how we can apply the CSS here. So for that, first we need to declare the style tag. Just declaring the style tag, and I'm using directly the notepad itself here. So we'll give, first we'll see how we can give the body part. For body, if I'm giving anything inside this body, that will be applicable for the entire body elements. So if I'm changing here color, then it will change the entire body element color. Font size, for that will change the entire elements of this body. So here whatever I'm doing, that will reflect here inside the body tag. So here I'm giving the background color first. Background color we can give anything. Here I will give some light blue. I'm giving here. Only inside the body I'm giving the background color. So we'll see how it will look like. See, once I refresh, the CSS is applied to the HTML, and the background color changed to light blue. Now I will show you how we can call separately heading, paragraph, or division, or a class, or an ID. Sorry. So that we'll see now. Here we can see directly. So here we'll see how we can give this one. So I will show you how for a heading. Here H1 is the heading, so we'll give a bracket, then we'll write here. We'll change the font color to some red. Then we'll give font size. We can give font size, I'm applying to something 40 pixel. Then we'll arrange the text align. We can give text align, we can give for center. Now we'll see how it will look like. Once I refresh, the font size is changed to 40 pixel. Then the text is aligned in the center part, then the color is changed to red. So you can see how the CSS affect the HTML. So for writing this instead of center, I can give left, means this will be in here, this position. If it is I'm giving right, means this will be in the right side position. So for heading we saw. Then we'll go back with the paragraph. If you are giving anything in the paragraph, that will be applicable for entire paragraph. So first I will show you how we can give for a particular division. So here you can see this division is starting from this paragraph and ending at the info@elogictechnosolutions.com. starting from this is an online course. So we'll see how it will affect. For a particular division, I'm giving a background color. We can give background color. You can give anything how you want. So we'll see. We'll give something black. Then we'll change the color color to green will give. Then we'll give font size to something 21 pixel. Then we'll give the font family. This everything you can apply for each and every part. Okay, here I given font family, here also you can give some font family, here also you can give some font family, everything. So here I'm giving font family something serif. So we'll close this one, we'll save this, and we'll see here you can see the for particular division the background color appear as a black, then inside that the color changed to green, then the size is increased. You can compare here this and this was same paragraphs, like same size of paragraph. So here the font size is reduced. Here the font size is bigger than this, that is we given 21 pixel. Then from this entire body background, one new background came inside the division black, then the font color, then font size. Here you can see another font size, here another font size, and the font family also different. Here you can see the font family different, here also it's different. So this is how we can give for a particular division. Now it's two important things. One is class, another thing is ID. Here you can see for this paragraph I given a class P class, then class name. Demo one is the class name. So we'll see how we can call the class name. For calling a class name we need to give dot then the class name, then bracket open. We can give anything here. So I will change the color as something yellow will give, then the size will increase, font size will give something 22 pixel so that you can differentiate. So we'll save this one and we'll see how it will look. You can see here this, please check the previous video on HTML to get understand more. So that's grammar mistake when I'm typing the firstly. So that is like please check the previous video on HTML to understand more, to get a better understanding to type. Here you can see, please check the previous video on HTML to understand more. So we'll see this one. See this color changed to yellow, then the font size also increased. This is how we'll call for a particular class. So now we'll see how we can call an ID. See here, paragraph ID in division. I thought inside the division, so I given a short indiv. So this is the indiv is the ID name. So this is the paragraph. For more contact us on info@elogictechnosolutions.com. So we'll see how we can change that one. For calling an ID we are using hashtag. So hash indiv will go here. We'll change the color to some orange will give, then font family will give some Times New Roman, then the font size will change. Font size will do it in 25 pixel. Now we'll change the text align. Center we show, then left side will show, we'll see in the right. So we'll close this one, save this, and we'll go back the browser and see. Here you can see this came. For more contact us on info@elogictechnosolutions appear in the right side of the website, and the color is changed to orange. Here you can see this paragraph with the ID, this paragraph with ID name is inside this division. So it's appeared like the background image. See here inside the division we given the background image is black, so the same black will be appear here also, because this paragraph which is having an ID is inside this division. So this is how we are going to select the body or header file, or you can give the same thing for here for paragraph. So for division, for demo, for then demo means inside this class, and for an ID, particular ID. And what will happen if you are giving for a paragraph? Nothing will happen. So if you are giving the paragraph here, for example, I will show you. For example, if you are going with paragraph, so here you can see what will happen. So here I will show you here. If you are giving, for example, color of this one will change to some color will give, that's will give from brown. If you are changing the paragraph color, you can see the entire paragraph color that is inside this division also changing. Other than the ID and a class and ID, all the paragraph color is changed. That's a issue. If you are giving the paragraph directly one color here, then this division, inside this division, this color will not work, or else you need to give a particular class name or ID for changing the color. Until and unless you are giving for a class or ID, this font color, this will not change, and this brown will be work in every word inside the paragraph. So here you can see here inside the division I given green, and here paragraph I given brown. So here other than the green, everything is working. So this is a paragraph which is not separated by any class name or ID name. So this is the HTML will consider this as a paragraph, and what is applicable for paragraph, that will be reflected here also. So that's why I didn't include the paragraph. So here so how we can give the body, header, then paragraph, then for a particular division, then for a particular class, then the individual IDs. It is just like we are studied the selectors, how we can select each and particular element separately inside the HTML, and we can change. So here you saw how we can give the background color, then font color, font size, font family, everything. So here instead of this one, we can give directly background image also. For giving background image, we need to change this one to URL, then we need to give the URL name. Just I will give eLogic logo. I hope that is there in the desktop. We'll save this one and we'll see whether that is there or not. Yeah, you can see here I will change the division background color. See here I have an eLogic logo there inside the desktop. So I given background image instead of background color. Directly we need to give background image, then the URL, then your logo path. If the CSS HTML file and CSS and HTML file in the same folder and the image also in the same folder, then you can give directly the name of the image with the extension, or else if it is in the separate file, then you need to declare the path. So here I given the logo, eLogic logo, so it appear here. The background image is eLogic logo. So this is how we are applying HTML, and we are combining the HTML and CSS, or applying CSS over the HTML for making the website more beautiful. So in next video I will explain you how we can give a navigation bar. Like if you are going for a website, you can see here like instead of this CSS tutorial, here you can see something like home, about us, contact, or services. So I will teach you in next video how we can do that one. So if you didn't subscribe the channel, please subscribe for the more videos, and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification whenever I am uploading the new videos. Thank you for watching.